I can't do this anymore, he whispered. Daniel arrived at the street corner every evening at exactly the same time. The sun would be sinking between tall buildings, painting the sky orange and grey. Office lights flickered on. The city exhaled, releasing tired people into the streets. Daniel opened his guitar case and placed it on the ground. The case was old, one hinge was loose, inside a few coins rolled around, sounding louder than they really were. He adjusted the strap on his shoulder, took a breath, and began to play. At first, he used to watch people's faces. He looked for eye contact, for smiles, for any sign that someone noticed. Most did not. They walked fast, they stared straight ahead, some talked loudly on their phone, others wore headphones, sealed inside their own world. Daniel kept playing. His fingers moved automatically enough. The songs were part of him. Written during lonely nights, sung during moments when he didn't know what else to do. Days passed, then weeks. Some evenings were harder than others. Cold nights made his hands stiff. Hot days left him dizzy. Once a man bumped into him without even looking back. Another night, someone laughed and said, "Get a real job." Daniel smiled anyway. He always smiled. But when he walked home at night, his shoulders felt heavy. He lived in a small room with peeling paint and a single window. Sometimes he lay on the bed and stared at the ceiling, listening to the city outside. Maybe I'm wasting my time, he thought. Maybe I'm invisible. Still, the next evening he returned. One night, rain began to fall. Not heavy rain, the kind that soaks you slowly, quietly, without warning. Daniel kept playing. Water dripped from his hair onto the guitar. His fingers slipped, but he did not stop. The street grew emptier. By the time he finished his last song, only a few people remained, hurrying past with their heads down. Silence followed. Daniel looked at his guitar case. It was empty. Something inside him finally cracked. He lowered the guitar and sat on the curb. The rain darkened his clothes. He felt tired, not in his body, but deep inside. "I can't do this anymore," he whispered. As he reached to close the guitar case, he noticed something folded near the edge. It hadn't been there before. A small piece of paper. His hand shook as he opened it. "I don't know your name. I pass this street every night after work. I never stop because I'm always exhausted. But I hear your music every time." Daniel swallowed. "Some nights I think about giving up. Your songs remind me that I made it through another day. Please don't stop playing." The rain did not matter anymore. Daniel sat there, holding the note, feeling something he hadn't felt in a long time. Seen. He stood up slowly, wiped his hands on his jacket, lifted the guitar back onto his shoulders. And he started playing. He played. Not for money, not for crowds, not for applause. He played because someone needed him, even if he never knew who. The city kept moving, people kept walking, but this time Daniel smiled differently. And he came back to the next evening and the one after that. So the lesson here is, you don't always see the impact you are making. You don't always hear the applause. But showing up, even when no one seems to notice, can quietly change someone's life. Your effort matters. Your presence matters. Don't stop, even when the reward is invisible. This is day 5. See you tomorrow on day 6.